Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. We're here with your Neptune Retrograde reading. Let's jump into it. This is a mighty long cycle. We're moving here. We just moved actually in the retrograde stage with Scorpio. It was in June actually. We went officially retrograde. So take it as you will. I'm seeing this candle on my desk. It's kind of ironic. It's off. It's passion. It says passion on it. Okay, but it's off. The top is on it. Okay, I'm hearing Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. We've been waiting. Just crossing with the Ace of Wands right there. Here it comes. I'm hearing Aries to Pisces between the two. I'm hearing comes the final showdown. I'm hearing that as well. Six of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands upright. Father of Pentacles. I'm hearing someone's like, that's it. This is the future. I have to make the blanket statement known. Maybe someone feels like I'm taking a conversation as well of commitment to the next level. Ace of Wands here coming through right behind the Father of Pentacles. Now, I'm hearing it's all a matter of how I say it. I'm hearing that for a number. You got the World here coming through, leading into the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing feel me. Someone sends someone a song. They're like, this is what I'm feeling. Daughter, Pentacles, Two of Cups. Someone's prepping someone for some kind of confession. I mean, this is for a number of you. They're like setting the stage or setting the mood here, right, with the Son of Pentacles as well. Now, this is exhausting. Okay, you're leading into this so-called romantic space with the World. It's like I'm seeing two people who like felt like they went to friggin' war. Ten of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and now they're like here. They're like, it's time to get romantic. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like can be metaphorical. Like, oh my goodness, like I felt like we fell down the side of the mountain, and then like now we're like climbing back up, but this time like helping one another. I don't know what. Daughter Cups. Okay, looking back at the Son of Pentacles now. For a number, there's a lot here on the table. There's a lot of history as well. There's a lot that we feel. There are cycles here at play, and they are repetitive for a number of you. At a certain point, it becomes not like, oh my God, what a surprise. I see you here again. We meet again and again. Something is definitely, I'm hearing up here. I'm hearing that with the Sun in reverse, the Moon. But that's not the point. I'm hearing now it's more a matter of what is not up, but what is within. I'm hearing our connection to the experience. Let's clear it. Like, what do I make of this experience? Right? Let's say that I keep seeing someone. I'm hearing that as well. The Sun in reverse, the Moon in reverse. Let's just say I keep dreaming of them. You can have repetitive dreams. I keep seeing them in my dreams. I hear that specifically. I'm seeing 222 here. On the clock, like someone has premonitions, they come true, they're like, why? Six of Wands, like I keep dreaming of that, and then it like comes through. Why would that be? Why would that occur? Now it gets to the point where someone's like, I'm hearing it's a transcendental, I'm hearing conversation and connection. There's no way I'm gonna make sense of it. I'm hearing that as well with the Death card here and the Mother of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now Dawn of Pentacles looking back at the Six of Pentacles. Hello, I'm hearing hello, it's a matter of vulnerability. Four of Pentacles, I'm hearing I'm in love. Love does not look like any one particular thing, and we cannot say that it does. I'm hearing speak on behalf of itself. Either like to say that love can be proven. Interesting. 1 second. Like somebody's like, they get to a point where they're like, it's ridiculous not to call it out. Daughter Wands upright, the Empress upright. For no reason, is actually physically obvious at a certain point. Okay, that the attraction is there. And it's like, okay, so when we don't acknowledge it, then it becomes something more so a matter not of like the attraction, but of the honesty to integrate our physical being with that, which for a number of I'm hearing is spiritual, is also I'm hearing so outnumbered. What in the world does that mean? I'm hearing that songs, outnumbered, something by Arthur, something. Somebody's like, I feel like I'm a fool. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I feel like I'm a doofus for being so attracted to you for so long. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing someone reaches out to someone from like way back. I'm hearing 09. I'm hearing 2019 as well. Yeah, strength in reverse. They're like, this is totally embarrassing, but hey, it's me. What's up? I'm hearing that. The High Priestess, I'm hearing, don't actually answer that question. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing, hey, what's up? No, that's not the question though. I'm seeing they make a point of that. I don't know. That's like Temperance in reverse. Maybe this is like someone feels like there's a lot of attraction. They want to just freaking address it already. Death card here, but they feel kind of like out of control. This could be someone in your midst, especially if you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of patience. Maybe that's how they come off. They seem like someone who's got a lot of patience here. Someone's very, very, I'm hearing also they work with a hieroglyphs, very, very, very abstract. I'm hearing that as well at times. They're like, what are you saying? Magician in the Temperance card. You could be talking about like tires on a car. You could be talking about like, I'm hearing turns that are taken on the table. I'm hearing with someone's like, listen, I'm hearing they don't really set the date for the announcement. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that as well. And I'll take it as well. Maybe someone also is very symbolic. Like, well, they feel like they're very symbolic. Well, hold on. Okay, so maybe to someone. Look at this World card, whatever this sort of brings forth to you. I'm focusing on I'm hearing roses in the center of the world, but specifically, I'm hearing the roads that lead us. I'm hearing back to I'm hearing the Seychelles bank statement. I don't know. I love you guys. So Julius came through. It was in the Pisces extended Neptune retrograde reading. Now, for no reason hearing, you really think, you're like, is this for real? Hold on, no. Is this really happening? I'm hearing, well, is this really going to happen? The Five of Swords. Maybe someone starts realizing something like, oh my goodness, we're really rolling now. Okay, we're rolling. All right, I'm rolling down the hill like a marble. I'm hearing a face or name to it. Like I'm seeing someone lost their marble. It's like rolling down the hill. I don't know what. I'm hearing it's our identity as well. Death card here. They're like, that's me. Someone posted my picture. Justice here with the sun. Let's clear that. Oh man, Five Pentacles. For is this like a black market thing, backhand thing. Five Pentacles. Someone maybe feels like they're like hacking their identity stuff. I'm hearing their identity stuff. The Fool and the Death card. They like took my Lisa Frank stickers. I'm hearing that as well. The Fool here with the Death card. It's not. I want to say it's something simple. Like it's just something kind of like sour at a certain point. Like why would you? Someone steps away. They're like, why would you like say my name like that? Like, why would you also like take my sticker and like say it was like on your map like that? Like someone maybe distributes like information that is like very private, very personal. And maybe even for a number of you, they kind of like set the tone in a certain way. I'm hearing of character in a really unexpected manner. Like somebody maybe shuts a certain space down as well and is like, okay, so no more. I'm hearing if that's the way that the story like actually goes, I'm hearing I'm not going to be here saying that it's like a good plot point. I'm hearing twist, like I'm hearing that as well. Like someone really got turned off. Let's just say it that way. Like maybe at the very beginning they were like, this is kind of like interesting. They were trying to like understand like, well, what exactly like is happening? Why would like it have moved in that way? What would have been the purpose? They're maybe trying to like rationalize or understand like what also the story is really like trying to speak on behalf of. What in the world? So it's something real cryptic here. Pause before number Daughter Swords and Death card, but it's like at a certain point it became like an action that someone took just made it real clear to someone. They're like, that's not really attractive. I'm hearing as well like to say that you're going in circles around. I'm hearing not the story, but the soft spots. I'm hearing on the disc that you throw at me. What in the what? Someone feels like someone just, they're like, you literally like threw me under the friggin' bus with a Fool. And the Magician, you said that it was a rug and that you were just shaking it out and that you needed me to wait under there for a little while. Fuck that shit. I'm hearing that. So let's clear that. Sun in reverse. So for a number of you, maybe someone felt like someone tainted their image as well in a public way. Like, so the person's like, it was a joke. I didn't mean to put the jam and the jelly like that, like on the piece of paper. Okay. Yeah, Chariot. Someone's like, I'm sorry, I'm out. I'm hearing that. Well, once again, they're like, I'm gonna choose to like change my name. I'm hearing my first and my last. Chariot here with the Fool. Someone's like, something about their family. They just like want to clear something. It could be historical. It could be karmic contracts. They're like, I'm not gonna feed the fish. Like if it's gonna be a bowl that looks like, that is also like, it belongs in another container. Like, I don't know, maybe someone, they wanted to give someone what they were giving to someone else. And this person was like, no, I'm sorry. Like, it was even a piece of jewelry. They're like, here, why don't you wear this? And this person's like, did you give that to Jamie? I'm hearing that specific. Hold on, wait a second. I know, I'm sorry. I'm not like, and at first maybe they considered like, so what's with all this? I'm hearing also this alias workshop, Build-A-Bear conversation. I'm hearing that as well. Like, what are with all of the like character names and like all of this? And maybe at first they were like, well, maybe it's like kind of like stimulating the conversation, but then the conversation started to become really clearly. I'm hearing more about the audience rather than I'm hearing the letter in hand. Interesting. Okay, so maybe someone felt like someone's just creating drama, and that was a huge turn off. Like, no, I'm sorry. Buzzing in and out of this conversation. I'm hearing in and out of this conversation. Maybe someone felt like something was cyclical as well and highly, highly toxic, draining. Devil in reverse. I'm hearing, where's your dish? It's dirty. Let's acknowledge that. Okay, we got to clear it off. I'm hearing that. 4 Cups in reverse. So maybe someone felt like there was also a history that needed to be cleared before they could participate in a certain space. And this is the type of thing where, hey, the attraction was their baby. Got the Ace of Wands, a Brave Mirror, and Judgment card. Maybe someone actually comes out and says that, hey, I'm really attracted to you, but like the fact that we cannot operate in the light, I'm hearing in the light with the Devil in reverse. Like, why are we always meeting after hours? Like, I'm hearing that as well. We can't be doing that. I'm hearing the Ace of Swords, I can't be doing that, at least. So if you want to do that, I'm hearing work with your candle and the wick and all that. I'm hearing in the garden, try to dig up. I'm hearing the jewels for your crown. Keep working at what you're doing, whatever it is. I'm hearing waiting in another lifetime for you. Ace of Cups, and it comes to the point where someone realizes they have to choose love, like love, period. And it's not love with just for you because I love you, and then because of that I will forsake. Like how I acknowledge that feeling is able to live through. Like I can't say I love you, but then I allow you to also, or us to participate in that emotion in a way that is inauthentic. And so someone, at a certain point realize, well, maybe sometimes love means leaving behind even the story around it. Like someone feels like someone possibly was creating a storyline around the space of the feeling itself, and it became at a certain point really, really clearly inauthentic. Like I don't like how we're not actually acting in the way that we feel. Okay, and that was something that someone didn't want to have to also put a label on. Maybe then this person like started stringing around the conversation around that space. Well, no, we're not really doing that. It's like more like this, and it's like, I'm sorry, if we're going to talk about how also this feels uncomfortable for someone in this experience, it's also not about that. I'm hearing at the end of the day, it's a matter of the branding of the notion. I'm hearing that the Five of Pentacles, committing to the conversation of what we're actually even talking about. So yeah, someone maybe felt it was just the negotiation was getting a little bit too like not looked at. I'm hearing that. One second. Someone was reluctant to even putting, well, yeah, okay, so someone's super turned off. They're like, no, I'm sorry. Hangman in reverse, Son of Cups upright. I'm hearing it's for sale now. They like put up the boat for sale. They're like, I'm not gonna like be on the dock like that, pacing back and forth. Okay, if you want to meet me at the bank, I'm hearing of the Nile again. I'm hearing you're free to fly like a bird. If that's where you want to land though, all right. Okay, but whatever it is, no judgment. But you got the Death card in reverse, knighting the Father's Swords, and the Daughter of Pentacles is like looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Like I'm hearing kind of concerned with where it's all going, but at the end of the day, I'm hearing the future is not what she seeks. It's what she feels in the space of defining the paradigm of stability that is the focus now. And that's tough. We don't want to have to say goodbye to the people we love, right? Everyone is love at a certain point. We don't want to have to come to that point where we say, I can't commit to this. The space of also so-called regenerating how I feel in relation to you, in relation to the context that we are choosing to feel it through, at least at this point in time. I need to transcend from the feeling itself if it means that it's no longer real for me in the way that I acknowledge it. Wow. So that's kind of like, whoa, okay. We do have Neptune here retrograde after all, but Scorpio, for a number of you, I'm hearing it is the point where someone just wants to really feel the feeling. And there are too many boundaries set up around this space, too many measures, too many tokens that we need to earn to then put into the arcade machine and then, hope that we get the teddy bear, like as a winning prize from, like, the experience of like, someone here is possibly acknowledging that the feeling that they're feeling has to have room also to thrive within the Ace of Wands. So yeah, for no reason, is just someone's not committing, and it's getting kind of creepy actually as well. Like maybe someone's thinking they're like, why are they like, they're acting so much in this certain way, but then they're also acting so much so as well in the way of, well, that they're not doing that, and that for no reason could be gaslighting with the Death card in reverse, Other Swords upright. Like, I'm here. Oh, but I'm not doing that. No, it's like, but then you're here. It's like so weird. I don't know. Let's clear it here, Scorpio. Hangman in reverse, Son of Cups upright. No judgment, right? But for a number of you, this is also maybe a certain period. Someone's like, I need space. I need time. This is getting too confusing. There's a lot here that's just like, it's chaos. It's confusion with the Hangman in reverse. And Neptune does speak of raw. I'm hearing raw, honest. I'm hearing emotion, like, the transcendence of the space of the ego, saying what we are, what we feel as well. There's no distinction of like, the ego space and relation to feeling space. And I'll be that the selfless nature of Pisces. But for a number of you, it gets to the point where the sheer concentration I'm hearing upon what feels to be like the wrong matter at hand, it just becomes like, I can't do that. I'm hearing that. The Father Wands in reverse. I can't also make love to someone who doesn't make love to me. Okay, they're making love to me, but they're not making love to me. Son of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clear that. Okay, so once again, this is about history. It's something related to the number 7. I'm seeing like a tomb being open. I don't know what that was. Like Ace of Cups upright. Okay. Yeah, 6 of Cups reversed. There's a history coming up for review. We have a whole past. But we also have a whole future, and we have a whole past. And we need to talk about that. Daughter shows that someone else, someone's not willing to do that, and someone may feel it, so they step out of the space. possibly to give room to what needs to also grow, also out of itself a little bit. Son of Pentacles upright. Some of you might really be like getting what this is. Some of you may actually develop an understanding of it. I'm hearing in the next 4 months. Let's clear that High Priestess. I'm hearing in November. I'm hearing November 6th, actually, very specifically here. And that for a number of you. Son of Swords and Ten of Wands. Okay. Nine of Cups. Someone may be actually talking to a number of people about this space and getting more so-called information in relation to it. But I'm seeing whatever this is actually starts to make a lot more sense down the line. I'm hearing that with the Nine of Cups. Like this is something that maybe, and maybe that's like partly why someone steps out of this space, because they truly feel like, hey, I think it would actually give way to, I'm hearing the enlightenment of the take-home message, or the Daughter Cups, or what it is that we actually make of this connection. So the Hangman, you know, it may not be like, oh, I'm leaving you, you know, but it may be like, well, I just kind of telling yourself, I can't look any longer at these pictures. I can't look any longer at these videos. I can no longer like kind of be actively invested in engaging in this space, and kind of just take a step back to allow the feeling to sort of thrive. And so it's kind of a feeling as well of like, you know, if the bird is meant to be like ours, let it go and see if it flies back, right? If it flies back, it's meant to be, right? And so maybe someone, I don't want to say as well, they're testing that theory out a little bit, but they are, I'm hearing, taking on a new sort of, I'm hearing message here. Okay, for delivery. Now, for a number of you, it could be someone who's waiting for a message, as you might feel it, or someone would be planning, preparing some kind of impression that they want to lay on someone with the Son of Swords. Maybe meeting someone as well for the first time, possibly for a number of you. Well, wow, there's a lot that maybe is being, well, I'm hearing rekindled with the Hangman, the High Priest. There's a lot that's being brought up for review even, but we're going to get into this in the extended. We'll continue that via alchemy.com. Feel free to click through there, and the link is in the bio box below. Thank you all so much for your support with these readings. So feel free to join me. I will take a look here at what exactly I'm hearing will be fleshed out. I'm hearing FF. Something maybe is to be reviewed in the past and maybe clarified. Love and light to you. Oh, big time judgment right there. Yeah, that was me. Okay, I'm hearing that. So it's like judgment right over the Ace of Swords, right over the Daughter of Pentacles. Something maybe is going to be even revealed. Big time confession. Once I go to clear that, it's going to be released. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.